It can be difficult to move forward. Something from your past can keep dragging you down. Depression can stop you from wanting to do anything. Maybe you just don't want to move on at all. At that point, what can you even do? Live. Kamen Rider Saber taught us that it's important to forge your own future. Rewrite your own story because even if you're on your last page, you can always add more. But it wasn't a happy ending for everyone. The nightmares still continued. Toma's own son is scared of the hero we know, and that hero is in the middle of other nightmares. The protagonists we followed moved forward without ever realizing the horror they brought trying to save people. Kento becomes happily engaged, and Rintaro still works for the Sword of Logos. Toma suffered a tragedy in seeing the old bookstore burn down, but he still received a gift in adopting Riku, and being able to reconnect with his childhood friend, Mamiya. We've seen writers have happy futures before, but I think here we see it in the most realistic way possible. It makes me wish for something like that, and maybe we can all have a bit of happiness from it. They all received a little bit of happiness, until a white falcon starts to make swordsmen disappear, not only physically, but from everyone's memories. However, this falcon is actually three people, each of which suffered their own tragedies during battles with our heroes. While Saber, Blades, and Espada were out being heroes, they couldn't save everyone. In the background, someone lost their fiancé, their own people they wanted to save, and in a way, they lost themselves. They lost their light when the Kamen Riders were supposed to be there for them. There was a time recently where I also felt lost, and as much as I love Kamen Rider, watching it didn't give me the sense of hope like it used to. Then I watched this movie. I think I understood the tragedies, since I also felt like I was losing a lot more than something physical. I was losing myself. Our heroes were living their lives normally for 8 years. Then the revelation comes in that who they thought they were protecting were liars. Kento's fiancée says to his face that the relationship was fake. She only wanted revenge for the death of her previous partner. Rintaro fought his own father who wanted to save everyone except his son. And Toma. His son never existed in the first place, all fabricated by the childhood friend that never existed either. But the memories were real. Although they were made up, they're not supposed to be real. No, they're not real. Yet they're in his mind. Yeah, I get it. His happiness was real. His love was real. I think I finally get it. Saber made me finally get it. It really is difficult to move forward. But if you remember those happy memories, whether they're fake or not, it helps take that one extra step. Truly, Trio of Deep Sin is one of the most beautiful movies I've ever seen. I'll even say it's one of the most important movies I've ever seen. Kamen Riders have always shown hope, even in the face of danger. But what if that danger is portrayed in a way that everyone can experience? The danger may not even be a monster. It may be someone you considered a friend, and more than that, it can be yourself. And yet, hope persists. Our heroes learn of their own mistakes. They're a danger to others, but to us, they're heroes, not because they protect us, but because they understand what it takes to protect us. They're willing to accept their faults, just like how we should learn to accept our own. Beyond the movie's beauty, characters, and action, there's a message. Life is hard, and it can be depressing, but you need to keep moving forward. It may hurt, but life goes beyond a trio of deep sin. It becomes more like a quartet of deep love and moving forward.